Trump's team just gave debt collectors the green light to destroy your life, and nobody is talking about it. Stop what you're doing because the CFPB is back. But this is Trump's CFPB. And Trump's CFPB just declared open season on millions of Americans with student loans and medical debt. And anyone that has a Venmo, Cash App, or a Zelle account. An internal memo was just leaked, and it proves the agency created to protect you is walking away. So on today's video, I'm gonna cover where the CFPB is at and where they plan on going moving into the future. So you do not wanna miss this. You wanna watch it till the end because there's a lot of information that we have to unpack on today's video. But before we get into this video, make sure that you smash that like and subscribe button so this video gets out to more people so everyone can stay informed as to the massive changes that are happening with the CFPB. And as a way of me saying thank you, I'm going to try to respond to every single comment that goes through every single video. That's a promise that I've always kept to every single one of you. Listen, if you have student loans or medical debt, or even a buy now, pay later account, or Venmo, Zelle, or Cash App, this next move by the Trump administration's CFPB could wreck your financial life because you're about to be wide open to predators, and the memo proving it just leaked. The CFPB, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, was created to stop shady financial abuse. Now, under Biden, they forced companies like Navient to pay $100 million to student loan borrowers. But this week, the Trump-led CFPB sent a memo deprioritizing oversight of student loans, medical debt, consumer data, and digital payments. Let's put the article up on the screen so everyone can see it. So I'm gonna start at the very top of the article and work my way down because there's a lot to unwrap in here. So at the top, on Wednesday, Mark Peyota, the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau's chief legal officer, sent a memo to all employees outlining the agency's new priorities for 2025. The memo, a copy of which was obtained by Business Insider, stated that the Bureau will focus on its enforcement and supervision resources on pressing threats to consumers, particularly service members and their families and veterans. Pay attention to how they laid out the wording there. Pressing threats to consumers, particularly service members and their families and veterans. Now let's scroll down to the other very important part of the article where it says to focus on tangible harms to consumers, the Bureau will shift resources from enforcement and supervision that can be done by the states. And it doesn't just stop there because Peyota said that moving forward, the CFPB will deprioritize areas including oversight over student loans, medical debt, consumer data, and digital payments. Digital payments being Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, all of those buy now, pay laters. I want to give a special shout out to all my beasters out there that are working hard to fix their credit using Dispute Beast, the most advanced AI credit repair software ever created that comes with the 110% money back guarantee. But specifically to Jay, Jay's credit score went up 222 points after just one round with Dispute Beast. And Abdul's credit score went up 206 points after just one round with Dispute Beast. But let's not forget about Alexander. Alexander's credit score went up 211 points after just one round with Dispute Beast. Dispute Beast's link is going to be in the video description and pinned at the top of the comments for anyone that needs to fix their credit. Last part's the most important. This is truly like a nuclear bomb for borrowers out there because, as we know, the Fed has announced that they are expecting millions of people to default on these student loans. And as you may know by previous videos that we did, medical debt was being removed from credit reports. That protection may be gone. So anyone that had medical debt that was actually removed from their credit reports because of the laws that were in place now has a huge chance of it coming back and destroying your credit scores. And here's the worst part, because now lenders, debt collectors, and credit vultures know the government has stepped back. Let's be clear, this isn't just deregulation. This is a signal we won't stop you. So the big question is, who's gonna benefit from this and who's gonna get crushed? Big banks are thrilled. Debt collectors are gonna be empowered. And of course, everyday Americans are screwed. Let's say if you're behind on payments, you now have less protection than you did before 2008. The Bureau was created to supervise companies, and now it's saying, let the states handle it. That's the equivalent of the FBI walking away from organized crime saying, you know what, we don't have to deal with it, let the states take care of it. So the big question is, what should you do right now? The biggest step of all is freeze your credit reports. Do not leave your credit reports just wide open for anyone to see or anyone to access. Don't back down from any errors you see on your credit reports. Don't think that the CFPB is going to be there to help you. This is exactly why I created Dispute Beast, to give consumers the advantage to use AI to their power to empower themselves to fix their credit on their own. You don't need the CFPB. The CFPB doesn't do anything except for be the middleman to send a letter to the credit reporting agencies, the debt collectors, or the creditors. That's all they are. They are the middleman. You can do this on your own, I promise you. As a matter of fact, I put a 110% money back guarantee on it. I'm just saying, okay? But this is also your chance as an American to fight back and reach out to your local representatives and tell them this isn't okay. Tell them to step up, man up, and stand up for you, the constituents out there. And I'm gonna say it again, but most importantly, freeze your credit reports. Do not leave them unfrozen. You can still dispute and work on your credit while it is frozen. And make sure that you stay tuned and stay protected and subscribe to increase your credit score.